Riding the bus system in Los Angeles is sort of being treated like a nuisance instead of a customer. Even when you can get a bus, and when you start riding one, it isn't the most comfortable experience in the world. You really can't do any reading with this kind of vibration, and the thing stops and starts at all sorts of weird places. So it's sort of a trial and a tribulation. Now, of course, if they wanted to treat the riders as customers instead of as a nuisance, they wouldn't make the weird change situation the way it is. Like you never know what you're going to pay when you get on a bus. It might be 10 cents, it might be $1, it might be $2. Sometimes the change machine is out of order. Sometimes you have a card that they give you. Sometimes you lose the card. Basically you can negotiate your fare, and you ride with the other losers on the bus, which is what I'm doing. Riding on the bus system is being treated like a loser by the bus system. They basically don't want you to ride the bus. They're trying to tell you you don't belong on this bus. They're trying to give you a hint, get off the bus. We really want you to drive a car. We don't like the fact that you are on our bus. But that isn't even the worst of it, and sometimes this bus broke down. It had a severe problem. So, it stops. So this is like the adventures of riding on the bus systems of LA. And eventually it got moving again, but you never know what you're going to encounter. Now here's the case where, as you're riding on the bus, it's not enough to subject you to the high vibration, the smokers on the platform, the fact that, you have to wait too long and all this stuff. They drive you by enormous, lots full of gas-guzzling cars. Now, obviously, the message is, why aren't you driving one of these gas-guzzling cars? What in the heck are you doing on this bus system? Now, buses, of course, like trains, are much more efficient than gasoline cars. They burn less gas per mile, passenger mile. But the powers that be have to pretend that they like buses, but they really want everybody in a car. So they're driving you by the car dealers to show you that, really, we want you in one of these cars. How come you aren't buying a car? What are you doing on this bus? Get off our bus, get into a car. We don't want you driving public transportation. We want you buying gasoline and riding in a gas-guzzling car. None of the cars you're looking at are electric cars, not even one. Every car you're seeing here is a gas-guzzling car. And, somebody is making dollars per mile on each of these gas-guzzling cars. Here's the Ford lot, 0%. We want you to come in. Come in. And here's Hyundai. Oh, yes, we've got more efficient cars, but they're all gas guzzlers. Lexus. What do you care about how much gas if you're driving a Lexus? And here's Toyota. Oh, we're the most efficient car company, but every single one of our cars are gas-guzzling cars. They don't have one plug-in car for sale. And in 2002, they did have electric cars for sale. But now every single car on this Toyota lot is a gas guzzler. Even worse, across the street, is the Chevrolet lot. Now, they haven't moved a car from the Chevrolet lot, that I've ever seen. I've never seen a customer in that lot. It's completely deserted. It's got American flags and gas-guzzling cars, but no customers, surprisingly or not surprisingly. And, here's the Honda lot. Honda is not one oil-free car. And now we come up with the devil itself, the Saturn dealer. Saturn is the worst. That's the place where they took our electric car in. They insulted us. They took our EV1 in. They crushed it. They tried to sue us, and they shouldn't sue us. They tried to charge us for damages on the car that they crushed and excess mileage. And then when we said, take us to court, instead of doing that, they illegally damaged our credit. And there's two of the employees trying to sugarcoat the Saturn monster.